Hello and welcome to the show. We are here today on GTA 5 with some more racing. Apparently the race has started already. Are we just going? Have we just decided that that we are off? Oh no, they found the football pitch. Okay, never mind. No, we're going to play football until the race starts. We've got another custom race. We're racing the Landstalkers. Oh, that's Liam, I think. Hello. I'm not sure that's a big enough football pitch. I'm going to be honest here. I do feel like that might not be working quite. Are we going to have the... Well, I wouldn't really say there's a jump start. I'd say that was relatively sensible from everybody involved. You know, I don't remember who ever driven the Landstalker XL, or maybe Liam decided Lado had jumped the start and decided to murder a Lado. Not sure. I don't know. Don't know who's driven these, but we're going to give it a go. I don't actually think I've seen this outside of. Well, let's see outside. Oh, I may have murdered a Gliska. We'll stop and wait on that one. That one was very much just trying to sneak up the inside, got it wrong. Yeah, I think I must have driven it once. I think when it came out, it was very expensive and no one bought one, and therefore not really paid any attention to it since. It can bump draft quite well though. That was more of a curiosity test. It didn't really help. It helped Angus a lot. It was a kind of curiosity test to see what the collision physics would do. Angus was the guinea pig in that one. It could have gone quite badly wrong. Thankfully, it did not. So yeah, hopefully these all race well. Sometimes you get really good racing with the SUVs in this game, weirdly. We've got a mega run on the outside of everybody. Hello. There is going to be a big braking zone somewhere down here. Thankfully, we have plenty of time to deal with it. I might actually be a little bit early on the brakes down here. That's fine. Oh, there's an Impegger on the inside going for a big dive. That's cool. And we will keep hold of our fourth position with the sneaky little bit on the curb on the exit. Chris leads from Blakey. Team Orange are around the front of the field. Oh, sudden oversteer. A little bit of slipstream helped with that one. He's got a squeeze against the wall. Come on, there's some draft. Can we get some draft of anybody? No. Might be some curb boosting. This is going to be an interesting run to the finish line here. Can Team Orange do some... Well, we can do some teamwork to get ahead of Lado and Chris, but it doesn't help us kind of the overall position because Impegger... Oh! Okay, well, Gliska returned the favor. Oh, you can see actually how violent... That's probably one of the best crashes to demonstrate how violently the wheels snap. So that was... GTA took full control of my car after we got a light bump in the rear and just... You see the wheels just completely snap to full lock to the right. Oh, that one there is on me. Just got carried away. Lost the back end. Oh, and worse than that. I'm sorry. I ended up catching the slide and missed the checkpoint. I'm probably not going to be the only one that's ended up doing that one. Bugger. Yeah, that's one of those awful ones. It's like, if I don't catch the slide, I'm going to spin in the middle of the track. That's bad. If I do catch the slide, we're going to end up out wide. That's also bad, but made worse by the fact that you can escape the circuit there. And you just missed the checkpoint. Oh no, we're going to have... There's a really big group of vehicles. The most annoying thing is when you end up doing that sort of dumb stuff, and then you are behind what looks like a really good fun battle. I saw some hidden stop sticks, so while it's tempting to be sneaky to try and shortcut it, catch up, it's not going to be a good idea. I can tell you that much. The car's just popping out of render distance. That is a mad group of vehicles that I really want to be a part of. Liam has had a spin. Oh, we're going to do... Me and Liam recovery drive up through the field again. We've done quite a few of these of late. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we don't get left back racing around on our own. So there is slipstream, of course. There is catch-up on with this, so it should have a chance, especially if the lead pack is going to be so close together. Now there is a crossover point that most of that lead pack is going to be... I am going to be the real danger car, perhaps, to that lead pack. So because they're all together, they're all not going to be affected by the crossover. However, us back here, possibly me, maybe the cars ahead, might be the point where we are hitting vehicles on the crossover. I don't want to, but that is how it works, or how it might work. I foresee it potentially working. Oh, there are stop sticks out there that Ollie got in trouble with. Please be ahead of the pack. Oh, we might just clear them. Okay, that's good. We're up to 14. I'm guessing someone else has got into trouble. Oh, Gliska's fallen off the circuit there. We will move up another spot, and that'll be 13th place. Oh, there's all sorts of bouncing going on up ahead. Okay, well that's fine. They are about 7 wide for the lead of the race. That's good. We're up into 11th again. We're always back into the top 10. Oh, car to the outside. I was moving across trying to get the draft of the vehicles ahead. Sorry, Gliska. I didn't check behind. I just didn't really think. Ollie's managed to explode. How have you exploded on this track? I'm not quite sure. But well done. And we're kind of in the lead group again. Kind of. I'll get out of the draft and see what we can do. We're going to be outside the hairpin now. That is the inside for the next corner if we can make this work. Go the long way around, which we might be able to do here. Daisy managed to give us a little bit of a knock halfway around the hairpin. Liam's moving across. Yeah, I mean, last lap we were dead last and miles out of contention. This lap we are with the pack once more. So, oh, Chris has got a bop from a bumpy there. Puts the grey machine very sideways. This is like such a... It's going to be a real fiddly one to get right because it's such a... It's a big run to the finish line, but the drafts aren't... We're not really getting the big slipstream pulls back there. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles. It's almost like there's so many vehicles that everyone's getting a tow of some sort. This is solid now, 3 by 3 by 4 by 3, going on into these corners. This is madness. It should not... I'll say it should be working. I guess it shows that these vehicles are pretty good in terms of getting away with light contact, although Ewan has just got put into the wall. Although it was only a minor put into the wall. Peg goes sideways in front of the pack. There was a gap for us to try and fit our car through, which we didn't really have any choice but to go for whatever we could there. Go on, Lado. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, me and Danger Man are on 2 wheels. Lado was always on 2 wheels. We all got away with that. How did we get away with that? So much bouncing off of each other. But it's light bouncing, it's small bouncing off of one another. I mean, this is a testament to the Landstalker obviously being quite... It's obviously not got the worst of the handling problems and the light bumping problems, because you would not get away with this kind of racing in a lot of vehicles in GTA 5. You just wouldn't, because they'd have a light contact and they go spearing off into the wall, and that would be that. We're 4 wide into the hairpin. It's dangerous. We're 4 wide into the hairpin. We come out the other side with minimal... I don't even think we had any contact that time. Lado's lost about 10 places, because that's what happens when the pack is this close together. If you are even slightly slow off of a corner, everybody comes past. This might be the most ridiculous pack of cars we've ever had. I mean, this is not a flat-out race either. There are corners where we're having to brake for, there are corners where you have to slow down for, and so on. So this is not just a flat-out jaunt. Is anybody going to have a big run? I mean, maybe Ewan. There are runs coming from further back. We get a push as someone tried to fit their car in the middle of all of that. I think maybe another part of what's happening here is everyone is so close together. If a car gets turned, it finds somebody else and then gets straightened up. So there's always somebody to make sure your vehicle's pointing the right way. If they do lean on each other, possibly. And we'll see whether it lasts for the remainder of the race. It is pretty mad so far. We are now in 2nd position. There are a couple of vehicles have fallen off the tail end. They will probably rejoin in no time, thankfully. We are clear. They may well plough up. Lado, I think it's Lado there, has just stopped. There's not a good place to be kind of sat in. You're just sort of stuck. Nothing you can really do. And when you're the lone car trying to drive into that group, it's just a death sentence. Because they'll have 3 or 4 vehicles coming from the other direction of crossover. They'll just have the momentum to push you out of the way. So you're better off just sitting and waiting. Unfortunately, not much to the, not much been done at that point. Team Orange lead the way. Won't be for long. Chris and Pega are going to come join us, make it 4 wide again towards the hairpin. Sure, we'll stick with the... Oh, not quite. And Pega gets across in front of Blakey. I might actually just fall back into line here for a moment. Just take the sort of neater inside line. Now, we won't quite get as good a run on the exit. We can't really get any curb. And we do not have a good draft off the back of Chris's vehicle. Yeah, these things do not seem to have a particularly powerful... They do have some slipstream, but it's a bit fiddly getting it working. We are on the outside through here. Now, this sort of distance is actually what we want. I mean, if this was... Oh, God. No! Oh, just got the checkpoint. Like I say, that's that sort of distance you want from the car ahead to get the lovely slingshot towards the start-finish line. I wish it was the final lap because we would have won that one just. But we don't want that bounce and risk of missing the checkpoint. That was nearly a catastrophe right there. Oh, we're 5 wide, and we were going right into a left-hander. Sorry, Liam. I had no control over that one. Just got a tag, and it's just a battle for control of your own car through some of these. We're on the outside of Gliska, who leans and leans and leans, and Liam's very sideways through there. I think Gliska might have got oversteer, and that was why it was leaning. And I can't do anything. I can't turn it anymore because, well, there's a massive truck in the way. We get a good run up the hill. I'm hoping. Can we get some slipstream off of anybody? There's nothing giving. at the moment. Gliska's got nothing else to do other than push the red car, a danger man. Maybe some teamwork is going to decide this race, because if everyone gets sort of bunched together, there is only a limited amount of space. You can only have so many vehicles wide on the track at one point. We're going to get a push from behind as well now. We've got no draft forward-wise. Is Bumpy going to push? No, Bumpy's going to go for the overtake. It's going to be Longbow that's going to give us a push. Oh, we got a wheelie from the push as well. That's a great push from Longbow, although a little bit sideways off of the bump. And we jump on the brakes. We're going to get spat out wide at the hairpin a little bit. Oh, we got spat out wide and we missed the checkpoint. Ah, god damn. Ah, we'd fought our way back into it, and yeah, we were there. We were in the battle. We were in the group, but in that fight, we were just a little bit too wide at the hairpin, and I didn't really realise about the checkpoint. I just realised we were going to be in trouble there. That is an incredible finish, although not so much for the pink car. Someone's pointing backwards. It is the run to the finish line that we expected. Just like Danger Man takes victory from Gliska, Liam third, although actually that table on there is actually not always correct. Chris has been a sneaky git, and I think cost me a place. In that one, swerved across to try and a bit of a last minute swerve right there. Okay, didn't cost me the place from Angus. That's what matters there. Phew. Okay. That's more acceptable. It was Ollie that fell off on the run to the finish line. Unfortunate. That was really good fun. Mad. Completely bonkers, that race, but really good fun. So, we move on to our second race around here. I'm hoping less missing of checkpoints. We've got the Swinger, which again is another car I think we've raced once. This is a curious one to drive. It is quite fast, but it hates bumps. I think they climb over each other, possibly. We'll have to wait and see on that one. The whole very big pack, very close together. I'm not sure will work as well with these. Could be wrong though. You never know. We'll have to wait and find out on this one. Oh, these pretty well stuck to the road from what I remember. I bought one of these when they came out. I don't remember why as such. I like them. They're cool and everything. I don't know why I spent whatever many millions it was on one of these, but I have a custom one of the few custom things I have. Oh, everything's goes shooting past. Let's try and get into. So, oh, there's some slipstream there. I had to jump on the brakes not to end up in the back of the toothpaste car. That was some people's suggestions for that colour of vehicle from the last time. It's quite a big backlog of videos, I'm not going to lie. When it comes to GTA anyway, which is a nice problem to have, but it's going to probably be a while. Yeah, that's going to be the toothpaste car from now on. Oh, we're going to be on the outside through all of that. It's actually going to work as well. We're going to get the run off of the corner. We will take the lead. So the outside line there can work for getting a position, but you've got to be careful you don't end up missing the checkpoint. Now, if you get into trouble, you will miss the checkpoint, and then it really will ruin your day. So, what we're going to see in terms of slipstream, I expect the runs are going to be bigger with this car, but yeah, I don't quite know. Less teamwork is going to be able to be done, really, with these. We're going to have a car to the inside. You've got to really be aware of where everybody is around you. We've got such a good run here. But just, oh, where'd you go? We're going to murder Gliska again. I've got to stop murdering Gliska. Oh, you was coming back on this. I've caused mayhem. I was going to wait for Gliska, but I think we got spun around and dumped down regardless. That was a mayhem of my own doing. I just carried too much speed into the corner. I think the car probably could have made the corner, but you've got to deal with there being other cars around you and so on, and yeah, it was just too much speed, and in that position on the track, if we were in trouble. And we get some boost, thank you game. I get some more, that will do. Not quite close enough to do anything with the cars ahead. There's some cars that have gone very wide. Not quite sure how they managed to get out over that. I would presume front of one car connected with the rear of another car, and that caused some grief. I don't know where. There are stop sticks out there. I don't really want to go exploring. I don't know where the actual limit of the stop sticks are. Oh, they're 4 wide and banging doors up ahead. 4 wide almost with this group here. We're just going to get on the brakes. Try and... Actually, I'm going to go cut back through here. Ewan and Pega have tangled. We get squeezed in the middle of that. Yeah, I feel like the pack racing, this kind of racing, is good fun. It only works with some cars. These are not as bad so far as I thought they were going to be. Oh, but the trucks are actually better, because they can get away with the light contacts. Not every time, but more of the time. There's been a big shunt. Uh-oh. Oh, where is the Chris going to be? I don't know whether that was... I don't know if Impega was I don't know if Impega was following me and didn't see until the last second to try to swerve out of the way, or was trying to swerve and there was a car to the inside. Not quite sure what it was. It was unfortunate either way, because, yeah, you're trying to avoid whatever wrecks ahead of you. Oh, sometimes end up causing one. Stevie's gone out wide there, but gathers it back up. We are around the little square. Thankfully, no crossover trouble for us. Chris gets through there. No problems as well. We'll run a little bit of curb. Okay. If you run the curb there, you might miss the boost pad. So that's completely my bad. Longbow is pointing the wrong way. I would presume had assistance. I don't know who by. Oh, and we got stuck. Okay. There are some stop sticks if you're out wide, just not everywhere out wide. Okay. I guess stay on the track, really. I shouldn't really be out there, let's be honest. So, yeah, stay on the track next time, moron, is probably the best advice to give myself. Jump on the brakes. So we were still 8, so it's not the end of the world. In fact, the cars that hit me actually came off worse, I think, in terms of losing time. There's a downside of having stop sticks right on the edge of the circuit, is if someone does hit them, they suddenly lose all their momentum, and the next car that might miss them can still get affected by the now sudden stationary vehicle. It doesn't like completely freeze, you're still going to have some momentum, so you can kind of get slowed and then dumped in the middle of the track, and that's dangerous, to say the least. So yeah, sorry the cars got caught out by my mistake in that one. But we are up into 5th place now. We've got up to... I just braked a little too much. I wasn't sure with the toe how much I was going to need to brake, because you're suddenly going a lot quicker than you have been. We're going to go up the inside, as everybody's just... nothing to do with that, they just understeered wide. Oh, okay, they I was going to go behind them. Chris stopped. Longbow wasn't going to, but then ran into the back of Chris's car, so it did stop. We were safe to go in front. They are going to be 3 wide. We're going to be 2 by 2 there. I don't think I have a car alongside me in the end. Oh, Team Mario. How did Blakey not? I swear I was not as wide as Blakey went there. That just is the point that it is at. Oh, they're back. Yeah, these are not quite as good for the Ultra. Well, they're not a good car. They are good cars to drive, but they just get affected more by the light contacts. That's going to happen when you're racing at this sort of speed, really. Okay. We've worked our way up into the front of the pack. Of course, you're never going to hold the lead for much time in this style of racing. It's going to be changing regularly. That's fine, as long as you just stay with the group and get lent on a little bit by Hyper there. I haven't really got anywhere to go here. Just make sure I get myself back on the track. Yeah, I don't really want to push with these cars, because I just don't think it's going to work. I think we're just going to crash or climb over each other or scoop the car ahead of you. I feel like there's going to be problems if we go for bump drafts, but it might get to that point where you have to by the end of the race. I also came within a millimetre of murdering an Impega. Did not think my car was stopping for that one. I thought we were going to do a carbon copy of the crash I did on the Gliska. Oh, Lado just ahead of us through there. Impega bounces the curb, gets airborne, loses some time. Come on. There's that second boost pad. Danger Man is sideways up the hill. And does survive. Ewan is actually going to maybe take the lead. No, not quite. Backs out of it. Oh no, doesn't back out of that one. I don't know if my car was on the back of Impega's or whether... I might have had my car on the back of Impega's. I don't know whether it was from me or from Ewan or... Oh, Danger Man's got airborne coming down there. Is having a very big crash. These are very dangerous cars. It is turning out to be the case. Ooh, these are very dangerous cars indeed. We're just going to scoot around the outside of that mess. What lap number are we on? Oh, it is the final lap of the race. I thought we had one more to go, but no, we do not. Right, I mean, what? Where on earth do you want to be down the straight? I mean, Liam's going to struggle to keep hold of this with the slipstream coming off of the cars. We have got a good run. Gliska's got a better run, of course, has the curb. There goes Ollie with an even better run, and it might be Ollie that takes it. We're going to get third in the end. It is Ollie takes victory. Gliska takes second. We will hold on to a podium spot at least. Yeah, if I should maybe try going the other side of Liam. I don't think it would have mattered, because if I'd gone the other side of Liam, Gliska would have done to me exactly what Ollie did to Gliska, so it's always a difficult one to position on that. There are enough vehicles far enough back to get big runs. If you've got all the pack together, you can't always get a big run, but that one, they were far enough back to set that one up. God dear, it's manic racing. Manic racing around here. Good fun. Probably a little bit better in the big heavy cars. These swingers were a little bit too twitchy and too liable to have wacky collisions, but still good fun. That, though, is going to be it for this video. Thank you very much to Angus for building this circuit. Made some crazy close side-by-side racing for large portions of a lap. And, of course, thank you all very much for watching. That, though, is going to be it from me. Until next time, a goodbye.